So as you can see, I'm in the airport because I'm traveling yet again. I just got done testifying at the state capitol here in Austin, Texas. I had to be rerouted from what I was doing on behalf of the American people to make sure that I could work on behalf of my district, specifically as relates to these treacherous lines that have been drawn. But nevertheless, I just want to tell you that no matter what happens, my voice cannot be silenced. I have no idea of what my district will look like that I will run in, but I will be running to continue to serve on the federal level. But it is really disheartening to sit there and to listen to people spout off about how good Donald Trump did with Hispanics or how good Donald Trump did with Black people at the same time that they are minimizing their access to the ballot box and minimizing their voices in the current map as it exists, as well as the map that is being proposed, and then to pretend as if they just kind of came to an awakening on their own, and it had nothing to do with this corrupt DOJ sending them a letter telling them that it was time to redistrict. They want to pretend that this has something to do with a Fifth Circuit Court opinion, yet they haven't decided to redistrict their own lines. They're not going after their own state house lines or state senate lines. They've decided they were going to leave it to only kind of deal with the congressional lines. That just happens to be the same lines that were iterated in the federal letter that was sent from the DOJ. So listen, we have to fight fire with fire. So I appreciate those that are pushing back. And at the end of the day, they can call me a racist, they can call me a race baiter, they can call me whatever they want to call me. But my legislation has never been about harming any people of any color, unlike what they do. And they know that their white supremacy agenda just doesn't work for people of color. And so they are afraid of our voices. But this is a majority minority state where over 60% of the state is people of color, yet they are giving so much power to Anglo voices because those are the districts that tend to perform better for them. That literally, when you do the math, Black people's voices as relates to congressional voices are 1/5 of the voting power of Anglos in this state. When you do the math, our Latino brothers and sisters who make up the majority of the state, they are the plurality. They have the plurality number. There are more of them than anybody else. And somehow their voices are only 1/3 of their voting strength as it relates to Anglos. This is about fairness. You know, that equity word that they don't want to use? This is about equity. And regardless of my race, this is what I would have as a position no matter what. Because I do have a moral compass. And I do believe in equity in this country. I don't believe in suppressing anybody's voices, even the voices of dissent. Lord knows some of these people work my nerves. But I really do believe in the Constitution, and I do believe as a good Christian and good Christian values and honoring our neighbors and loving thy neighbors. And so for me, this is a bunch of bullshit. And I will fight it with all that I've got. I appreciate all the donations that y'all have sent. This is not over. I will absolutely fight this in the courts and hope that there are some jurists that still want to honor their oath and do what's right under the law. But no matter what, they can't just kind of write me out. So I'm going to fight. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to update y'all before I catch yet another fight. Talk to you later.